Shalom, family. It's good to see you all here. This is not really going to be that long, but there is something I want to address, and then we'll get into Ron DeSantis. All right. Just give me a moment here. All right. All right, family. Let's get started. And shalom to everybody coming into the chat. Shalom to you. List that is stuck in Dubai. And when I looked at the comment section, I don't care if you don't care for this sister or you feel she was, cheated. Or the bottom line is what I don't like are the outright attacks that are blatant lies. Some of y'all got this issue with any defense of a Black woman. I don't know what has happened to you in life, but a few of you came over like that. Like nobody is ever supposed to stand up for a Black woman. And you tried to imply that that's all I do. That is a damn blatant lie. And no, I'm not going to let you get away with saying that. Over the years, I have done countless videos of our Black men being mistreated by the police, our Black men being killed by the police, our children being mistreated in school, whether it's a male or female. I have done countless exoneration stories, which are primarily our men being stuck in these hellhole prisons for decades. So for you to bring your ass into my comment section and try to imply that that's all I do, I resent that deeply. I recently defended Jonathan Majors for all that he's gone through. So, no, you're not going to come in my comment section and try to come off like this is all I ever do. And the next person that bring your ass into my comment section and you try to make that assumption, I'm going to block your ass. I'm blocking you because you are not going to put those blatant lies all up in my comment section. It ain't going to happen. And some of your comments are ridiculous anyway. She got wig on. Well, you know how many women got wigs on? So you're trying to tell me these Muslim women in the Muslim world, they don't have wigs on? Trust me, they do. Trust me, they do. You think a woman in the Muslim world don't have extensions in her hair? Trust me, they do. I've seen some of the celebrities from that part of the world. They got breast enhancements and everything else. So no, they get that mess too. So no, don't come in my comment section trying to imply that I'm only always defending Black women. That's a damn lie. And no, the next person that crossed that line like that, you are gone. So what I also wanted to talk about is Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis and this cultural war that he is clearly losing. Well, no, Tulip T, it's not about ignoring them. Look, the bottom line is we all have defended our men and we have defended our women. We have defended our children. So none of us should allow anybody to come to us and try to tell us that all we do is defend one gender or all we do is defend, you know what I mean? We shouldn't be allowing that at all. That's the bottom line. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen because there is some things I want to say about Ron DeSantis that's recently happening to him, rightfully so. You know, that's what he gets for taking a jab at our people. He's getting just what he deserves. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Please give me a one if you can see my screen. Please give me a one. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay. So many of you know over the last week, it's been a lot of chatter going on about Ron DeSantis and his stance on saying that the slaves benefited. You know, we benefited from slavery. And a lot of people have been coming at him over that. Well, should be no surprise to everybody that Ron DeSantis is losing this cultural war. Now, what he does in Florida, he's going to do until he's officially out of office. Unfortunately, my brothers and sisters that are in Florida, you're going to have to endure this until this man is done. Now, one thing I do know after elections, when new governors take office, it's not unusual for them to dismantle the things that the governor before them put in place. And I really believe a lot of this stuff Ron DeSantis is doing is going to be undone when the next governor gets in office. So the bottom line is he's losing. He's losing badly in his run for the president. He's losing. He's losing ground every single day. Yesterday, I saw an article about he wants to reboot. You just got in the race. How the hell do you reboot just a few months after you started? If you got to reboot, then you're already you already lost. And at the rate that he's going, there's no way he's going to get the nomination. There is no way. He got so many people coming at him over so many issues. And I remember when he made his presidential announcement on Twitter, and y'all remember the server went down. I mean, it's just been omens from the beginning, right? The server went down, and he was not able to sufficiently even come out and do a good official announcement. And I remember Elon Musk was the one that invited him to come on to Twitter to announce he was running for president. And that failed miserably. It just seems like from that point on, it has gone downhill for him from the very beginning. It's just been bad for him. And he can't seem to turn it around. I don't know if any of you have ever listened to Ron DeSantis speak or listened to one of his speeches. The man is boring as hell. He is dry. And you can tell his people skills are just not there. It's just not there at all. When he talks, you don't feel that connection at all. It's almost like a dead man speaking up at the mic. I'm serious. It's like a dead man at the mic. So, one of the things that he said in the very beginning of his campaign was he was going to make all of the United States like Florida. And I think when he said that, that tanked him right there. There's even a lot of people among his group that don't want to see the U.S. look like Florida. Florida is a mess. It is a mess down there. Ron DeSantis has come into office and made Florida worse. And I think everybody can see this except for him. He blatantly can't see that he's made things worse. He is just not favored outside of Florida. He may be favored among some of the people on the right in Florida, but overall, nationwide, he's not liked at all. And I'm seeing this every single day in the articles. The more that he does, especially this thing with the Black history, to know better than to come after us. It seems like every time one of these politicians or the citizens try to come out in the media after us, you ever notice how they tank? I mean, it happens every single time. You would think they would know better, but they absolutely don't. Go back to when all that stuff happened with Kyrie Irving, right? I did a bunch of videos on that when it was going on. And we had one group of people that wanted to ban everything, Hebrews to Negroes, right? And what happened? What happened when they tried to get everything taken down? It sold more. Ronald Dalton Jr. was selling out on Amazon. He was selling, everything just went through the roof. When they tried to come for us, it went through the roof. See, people don't learn. They have gotten so comfortable in their racism that they don't realize when they keep trying to come for us, it's going to be a price to pay. We have seen politicians come for us and they've lost their entire careers. Political careers have tanked. Y'all remember Jeff Sessions? Do you see him out here anymore? Okay. All right. Every time they make a career out of coming for us, it never works. It always goes in the opposite direction. And that's exactly what's happening to Ron DeSantis. He came for us and his campaign is tanking. And they never, ever learn. I mean, look at what happens to Karen when she goes viral for trying to randomly come after one of our folks or come after one of our children. She got to shut down her whole social media and run for her life. So, and number two, you can't run on woke. You can't make a campaign out of woke. You will lose every single time. And Ron DeSantis can't give a speech without saying woke in it 50 times. That's all that ever comes out of his mouth. Woke, 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 woke. You can't run a campaign on that. And he seems to think that you can. You cannot run a campaign on woke and expect to win. So I don't feel bad for him. Good. The sooner he drops out, the better, as far as I'm concerned. I might not be a big Trump supporter, but one thing Trump don't do, he don't go out here doing all this woke song and dance like Ron DeSantis does. Like Ron DeSantis has made this a mission in life, and it's not going to win nationwide. It may fly down there in Florida among his constituents, but nationwide, it's never going to work. Never. Uh-huh. So, y'all, that's all I wanted to say. I'm so glad many of you did come. You know, I just wanted to address that. Have your opinions. I don't care whether you are for or opposed, but when you start coming in my comment section making accusations that are untrue, yes, I'm going to address that. So, everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll definitely come back again. I got my next live stream this coming Friday at 7 p.m. for current events. So I hope all of you show up. It's going to be a lot of things we're going to be discussing, over the weeks, and it'll be a lot of fun. Shalom, family.